Muhammad was a boss and Allah was his wish genie. Let me show you. This is chapter 33, verse 50. It practically says that Allah gave Muhammad a right to marry his own cousins, like daughters of his aunts and uncles from both sides, like paternal and maternal sides, and also other women who wanted to have sex with Muhammad, they were welcome. Like here, and a believing woman, if he wishes to give herself to the Prophet, see, if the Prophet wishes to marry her, the Arabic doesn't say marry, it says nikah, which in the time of Muhammad meant the effort that to have sex. Yeah. So, and you can see the reason I say that Allah is a wish genie is because you can see here, it is only for you, only for Muhammad. So not any believer has this right. It is exclusive to Muhammad. So this is fishing. Why would a God bother with the sexuality of a prophet? I mean, what would this benefit Allah? So if Muhammad wishes something, he makes up a verse to give himself a right to do that without any judgments and without any feeling of discomfort or guilt or shame. And you can see that here, it says here, in order that there will be upon you no discomfort. That you should not feel ashamed or you should not feel guilty, because Allah made it lawful for you. And here you can see those their right hands possesses. This phrase means slaves. Actually, these are slaves. So if anyone says to you that Islam is against slavery, is wrong, because you can see here, it is condoning slavery, especially those slaves they rape. And another red flag is this phrase here, and ever is Allah forgiving and merciful. If Allah himself gave him this power to have sex with anyone he wants, why would Allah himself say, and Allah is ever forgiving and merciful? I mean, you just gave him a right to have sex with them and say it's forgiving. Is it a sin? Because you just gave him the permission. Why would you forgive for something that you gave permission for? This means the Quran is stupid and it was not written in a sensible way. And a final verse is this: say, oh, you may put aside who you will of them and take yourself who you will. This means that I think after this verse was revealed, a lot of women offered themselves to sleep with Muhammad, and Muhammad was trying to find a way to let them go easily without hurting their feelings. So he came up with this verse that you may, like Allah taught me to choose, so no hard feelings for those. I let them aside and I choose other people. So that's why he gave himself this verse. And this phrase is stupid anyway. Allah knows what's in your hearts. So what? Allah is ever knowing or ever all-knowing and forbearing. Why does Muhammad choosing who he have sex with involves Allah? This is crazy. Now let me show you how Aisha exposed Muhammad. So Aisha, as you know, Aisha is a child bride of Muhammad, whom he married at the age of 6, and he was 54 years old. So yeah, let's proceed. And you can see that Aisha exposed Muhammad by saying that Allah rushes to fulfill the sexual desires of Muhammad. So let's read. Narrated Aisha, I used to look down upon these ladies who had given themselves to the messenger, and I used to say, can a lady give herself to a man? But when Allah revealed, so let's pause for a minute. She used to feel down upon the ladies who gave themselves to Muhammad. This means it was not marriage, they were just having sex. The translators lied when they said marriage, because Aisha doesn't say anywhere else about marriage. Say just offering themselves to have sex with Muhammad. Like, Aisha had some sense here, because I mean, the man is already married and you are probably married too. Why do you give yourself to Muhammad? They probably gave themselves to Muhammad because Muhammad was a prophet, a king, and at the same time he has all authority, so they figured if they sleep with Muhammad they will get some benefits. That's why they were willing to do that. And let's continue. But when Allah revealed, you, Muhammad, can postpone whom you will. Of them, your wives. Nope, it doesn't say wives because it is in brackets. That's not in Arabic. You may postpone upon of who you will. You can postpone, and you may receive any of them who you will. And there is no blame on you if you invite one of those you turn yourself aside temporarily. It doesn't say temporarily. And you can see it immediately resides inside 33:51. That's the last verse that we were reading, that Muhammad made up to fix what he said in the past. I said, okay, just a recap. This verse right here is about Muhammad giving himself a power to choose whom he will sleep with and whom he will reject. So Aisha said, I said to the Prophet, I feel that your Lord hastened to fulfill your wishes and desires. This is powerful because it exposes Muhammad that, I mean, why would God bother with the sexuality of a human being? I mean, there are a lot of stuff that he could share with Muhammad. Why would he why would he in heaven make a verse about Muhammad to have sex with other people, giving him permission in heaven and sending the angel to bring this verse to Muhammad for sex? Muhammad was just using the name of Allah to give himself permission to have sex, so that people would not look at him in a weird form. It is like a disclaimer. If someone says that and says something, Muhammad will say, it is a verse. Allah said, I can do it. So yeah, that's pretty much what I had for today. In other words, Muhammad is God and Allah is his servant. It's pretty simple. And this is Sahih al-Bukhari 4788. So this is not a weak hadith. It is a strong hadith. The most powerful book after the Quran. Here. So if you have any question or you want me to discuss about something, or you have a video suggestion, leave a comment and I'll get to it. Thank you for watching. Christ is Lord, and peace of Christ to all of you.